Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be, we're going to call it the daily vibe. This is going to be a 7-card spread to see the week ahead, to check in on the vibes that are going on. I'm picking up good vibrations, sign by sign. Here we go. Let's clear the energy before we begin. Drop a comment down below, friends. I just want to say hi to my followers in India. I didn't know that this would reach that far, so I'm so happy to see that it has. Let me know your name, what part of India you're watching from, or if you're not in India, if you're in another location, obviously just say hi. All right, we're going to start with Aries. Where are they? Let's do here. Here we go, Aries. Oop, too much, Aries. I've got this nervous energy, so I'm thinking something's going on with you guys. There's definitely something going on with you guys. 4, 3 more. Well, Aries, you just needed to have more. More than more. Oh, Lord, Aries. Okay. So, Aries, we've got, let me zoom you in, my dears, my loves, so you can get a good pickup on what we're throwing down. We have got the Hierophant, so means of being an instructor or rules or regulations or a motto that you live by. This might be your company's mission statement. We also have Justice, so there's definitely something orderly going on. We've got the Chariot, so movement, travel. This might be a business trip. 3 of Cups, is it a business trip or are you doing something out of pleasure? This could also be gatherings of people. Now, this almost looks like you're traveling for a wedding or a commitment ceremony. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, okay? 6 of Cups, which would be karma or past lives or younger years, or you're traveling to a childhood friend's wedding or commitment ceremony, or there's some sort of gathering amongst the friends, somebody that you were friends with for some deal of time. So I see some movement, some energy with that. Temperance is there's a balancing between 2 different factors. So either this is a balancing between finances, like the actual travel plans and the money entailed, or this is you not liking everyone who is going to this event or this gathering. I don't see it as a bad thing. I just see that you're balancing out multiple factors, okay? Then we have the King of Wands. Okay, so there is a younger individual, so by the Knight of Pentacles, and then there's somebody who's a bit older, who has more of authority. This person, I would say, is in their 20s. This person is 35 plus, the Kings. When we're getting into Kings, we're getting into maybe a little bit more mature adults, and if that's not the age, it's perhaps how they act. Okay. Then we have the Artist, and a 10 of Wands is the Burden. So yeah, I feel like there is something to do with this push-pull of what we have to do to maybe gain gain money versus what our love is. So really figuring out what our plans are for the future. Perhaps this is the last thing that you need to go through in order to realign with this artistic thing that, and they say that, well, I shouldn't say it that way. I've heard that you often don't make the money doing what you love, because when you try to monetize it, it becomes like a chore. Obviously, it becomes a job. So perhaps there's something that is you do like as a side hustle to make the money that allows you the opportunity to do this. Because I feel like you're very, and it's, I don't know if Aries are that creative, but you almost feel like you have rules and things that you have to do, but I do see some fun. So it's like the first part of the week is obligations. Second half looks like it's something that you're actually generally happy to do. Or this might even be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday vibe, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like midweek, a sort of an event. And then as the second half of the week progresses, it's something to do with childhood friends or gatherings of people who you truly like to be around. Let's pull you a little message, Aries. Okay, Aries. And this is what this card looks like. And sometimes the toughest moments carry the most potent seed of transformation into a whole new era. Yes, it was like this obligation. I started by saying that this might be your last trip before you make some sort of firm decision about something. Perhaps that's what's coming through. Angel number for you. Change. Of course it's change. 555. Change. Encouragement, support, obstacles, battle, calling, reconstructing, creative work. We talked about the artist. You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially. We talked about the volatile factors and the burden by the 10 of Wands. But it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. Amen to that. Okay, let's see if there's any further messages before we pull a charm and some letters. Risk. Partner to partner, unsafe decisions, not thinking. Okay, so this could be actually the first half with the Hierophant and the Justice. Maybe that's the establishing a contract. Really just figuring out all of those things so that you're covered and that nothing comes back to bite you in the end. Just a couple charms. And we've got, sorry, gotta pull it this way so I can see it. Oh my gosh, it is hard to see. I think it says, I think it's a Cancer. And, oh, this is Cancer. For sure, this is Cancer. Is that one Cancer too? I'm sorry. Gemini. Cancer, Gemini is the vibes. Love is the way to contented mind. Lucky numbers 54, 12, 43, 30, 17, 16. And since your number was 5, let's pull 5 letters for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, dear. E Z easy B K L. Okay. Oh! Sorry, I don't know why at first it did something else in my brain. B loves K. Or there's initials. All right, let me know what this might signify for you in the comments. And you have a blessed week ahead. Thank you so much for joining us here, Aries. Let's clear the energy. Honestly, I really love to hear from everyone who drops on in and lets us know how they've been doing. Okay, Aries, now Taurus. The bull, April 20th through May 20th. So 11 minutes in. Here we go. We're starting off. That almost went into the flame. So we've got the Magician. So you have all the tools you need. You're an alchemist. You're creating diamonds from coal. Great deal of pressure, but you make it look easy. Page of Swords. Someone's trying to spy on you to learn your master tools, master code, something there. They're trying to get some intel on you. King of Swords. Yes, this person might be the son or daughter of this person, and they're trying to do some schemes. These two might be an alliance. There might be something to do with a corporation, secrets. Some sort of release of information. This has to do with money because the Taurus is rooted in earth. Okay. Oh, okay. 8 of Wands. So this speeds up the card reading, and it is essentially a vibe check-in for the week, day by day. So whatever's going to happen is happening very big energy, because the Magician doesn't do little. And this is something coming back around again, because we've got that infinity symbol. We have the Mobius strip, so time going back. So whatever wasn't dealt with in the past may be coming up. Now this could be positive or negative. I don't think it's particularly bad for you, but I think there's something coming out, maybe a secret coming out. And it's going to happen faster than you had initially thought. Perhaps you're trying to be the catalyst to get to the secret, the light being shown upon it. 3 more, please. That one wants to come out so bad. Oh, and it takes a friend. So the Emperor. Someone of power, someone hierarchy would dictate that this person is above a great number of people. There is definitely some power involved in this position. So it's an authority figure, right? The Emperor is a teacher, a father figure, a husband. It's somebody who's in control of a great number of people, or people look up to this individual. Are you perhaps sitting opposite of this individual? The Hangman, so that's that pause. That's why you're not anticipating this going as fast as it is. Excuse me. There's something bubbling up too, by the way. There's air trapped in the throat. Something around with the throat chakra. There's a pause by the Hangman to gather a moment, perhaps to figure out a way forward. The pause is not going to last because we have the 7 of Wands coming out. 6. One more, please. And there it is. And it is Knight of Vessels, Knight of Cups. So this is doing something not for monetary gain. This is a quest for like the Holy Grail. So it's like knowledge, and knowledge is power, right? Because if it wasn't power, if knowledge weren't power, why would the Emperor bend to it? If the magician didn't have power by knowledge, why would the Emperor give a dang? No, the Emperor's trying to pause this moment, and it's not going to happen. So much for that. Messages. Taurus. This is looking bigger than just your energy. Check in. This is looking pretty big, period. Okay, it looks like this. She's like made of butterflies, and there's a flower coming out of the mouth, like a peace talk. There's like peace talk, and I'm saying that because this is a very 70s vibe where they would put like the daisy in the barrel of the gun. They're trying to stifle the people, or they're trying to silence something. It is a sleight of hands, I feel. Trust that you are always evolving into who you meant to be. More free, true, and you. Okay, so there's a question about freedom. There's a question also about information. Okay, there's a question about union, or perhaps secrets are going to be divulged regarding a union or a partnership. Coming back, second chance rebuilding. So, there is a union that is in question, and perhaps the spying or this information or something is getting released regarding this union. Okay. Thoughts, feelings, comments, leave them in the chat. You get 2. 11:11. Wish comes true. I was going to say wish upon a star. Moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifesting, get away, hello, taking action. You're in for a lucky break. Oh, a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself acquaintance. Acquaintance. The way somebody says acquaintance, I feel is not accurate. Okay, I'm going to say. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. In the right place at the right time. Oh, I just bumped into them. They're an acquaintance. Okay. That is interesting. 0440. The gut feeling. Intuition. Betrayal. Relating. Value. Insight. Increased perception. Love. Monogamy. Follow your gut. It is more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite you ass. 3 is a crowd. If 3 is a crowd, that means that the union was with 2 individuals, and perhaps somebody has intel, and it was the third person who was left out. Okay, get you some charms, babes. This is getting heavy. Let's put that over there. Okay. We've got the moon. So this could be a reference to a lunar cycle, which is 28 days, or a lunar event where the moon is a luminary. So something was hidden. It was like on the dark side of the moon, but it is coming. Time is due for the light to be shown upon it. Siamese, twins, mirroring. So and that's 11-11 too. So there's something about an acquaintance, and the idea is that they're not really acquaintances, right? It's a wink wink kind of thing. There's something about, and perhaps you're the one spying and you have hidden knowledge, or you're trying to push the knowledge out to the people. There's something about, like, if you're a friend or an acquaintance of a person, that perhaps your dealings are similar to theirs, right? There's a mirroring, that's what I'm saying. There's an ace, like an ace up your sleeve. There's something there. The horse, the little seahorse is male, however, is able to produce. So there's probably something to do with the lineage and the children that are of these individual or a specific individual. So there's like a mirroring. So perhaps the children are like the father. There's something about that. A message from God. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. Romans 15:13. Clearing the energy. Taurus. We're going to go to Gemini next. Again, if you guys like what you see and you're curious for more, please follow and smash that like button, as it helps get the information out not only to you but to others who might find it valuable. Also, it will push this channel forward so that we can do some live readings, which is ultimately a goal that we have, so that we can pull energy specifically for you, right? Because it's hard to get lost in a crowd. Okay, Gemini, you're Wkly. Here we go, kid. Queen of Wands, so a Sagittarius or fire sign individual. And then we've got, ooh, the Star. So a wish, a fulfillment of a wish, or getting things ready for December, Christmas time. Some sort of heartache, or Three of Swords, some sort of cardiac issue, maybe, the individual. Nine of Swords is sleepless nights. So this could be something to do with a fire sign individual and having some sleepless nights regarding a wish, a desire, something that they've been trying to manifest. So it's causing sleepless nights. It's also probably causing some little cardiac issues, perhaps. Ace of Cups, so manifesting love. Okay. Chariot, travel. And it is something that is going to bring a great deal of happiness. And this week ahead, if you are called to journey, we say go on that journey. A Knight of Wands, so yes, we're definitely taking action. We're pushing it forward. This movement is very positive and in your favor to help push forward this love or this thing that we most desire. This could be actually the Queen of Wands could be telling you to act like a Queen of Wands. That kind of self-assuredness. Believe in yourself. I'm hearing the song from TLC, Waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. This doesn't want to come, so we're moving on to the next batch. Okay, this one wanted more. So we're, around summertime. Okay, around summer. Pregnancy. I wanted to say that, I didn't want to say it too. Pregnancy test, entrapment, conceiving, mother figure. So around summertime, perhaps we had this sort of, unfortunately, we either weren't pregnant or we had a miscarriage, but I do see things looking promising in that particular aspect. If it's not a child that you're looking to materialize, then this could be the birth of an idea. Okay, separation, silence, longing for you, distance. So there is travel by the Chariots, but I see it's out of love that you're traveling. So perhaps you will be moving closer, but there's a little bit of delay as far as the movement of you moving together. Around spring, perhaps. So perhaps around spring, we're moving to this individual so we can be together, and then around summer perhaps we become pregnant. Water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be this other individual. And let's get you a angel number. Oh, this was the last group too. 0404. Oh no, this wasn't the last group. Slow down. Balance, power, struggle, force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors, restlessness, low vibrations, warning. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communication clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Okay, I feel like this is telling you that you need to replenish your body. If you did have a miscarriage, you need to heal yourself before you can get pregnant again or attempt to get pregnant again. I think they say about a year, just because it's very taxing on the body. Also, if you are physically doing a lot of traveling to see this individual or for work, you're being called to be very cautious while you're on the road. Make sure you're well slept before you travel. Remember, if we're just gallivanting all over the place, we could risk injury to ourselves. I feel like you need to be very careful about the driver's side of the vehicle. I don't know if it's the tire or some sort of something on that side. So just do some maintenance work on your vehicle. Check the air tires, the pressure, the, what is it? Not the grid, but the, on the outside of the tire to check how thick it is. I'm sorry, I'm not a car person. The lights too. If the front or the back driver's side light might be important. Okay, so just a healthy reminder to check our vehicle before we go on the road. Let's pull some charms for you, Gemini. Okay. Oh, there's a letter K in here. I did not put K in here. Okay. We also have, this is a cap from an iron vial. So iron might be important. You might be anemic. So really fortifying our body, watching like those dark leafy greens. If you are a meat eater, consuming healthy meat products. Noel, and there was Christmas by the Star right here that came out. Okay, so you've got multiple time frames. We have the star around Christmas, we have spring and summer. So it's like this is building up to something. We also have a little bit of restriction for traveling, as the passport has a little thing on it. So check your documentation before you leave. There is something about something that you wear for protection. This is a hamsa. There's something about perhaps an evil eye or some sort of protection or amulet, or a pendant, a religious pendant. I feel like it's a family, something that a family member gave you. Wear it when you travel. You're being called to wear it when you travel as protection, and to know that you have ancestors with you, protecting you. You do have the 4-leaf clover, luck on your side. Let us pull you 4 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've got the K from earlier. We've got our new letters C, G, V, and N. And I feel like these are going to be initials of an individual, okay? So we've got K, C, G, V, N. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Again, clearing the energy. Gemini, I hope everything works out in your favor and that you have a blessed week ahead. That was weird. I heard something. It was like a little ping. My camera's still going, right?